Yo, what's going on? Y'all welcome back to the channel, man. And today we will be reacting to situations I'd hate to be in, bro. Videos by Derek FDB. All right, man. Look, it's been a while actually since I reacted to a Derek FDB video. I'm not gonna lie. I think that last one was a horror or something. I don't know. But bro's been going crazy. I've just been slacking. You feel me? So, we back. You know what I mean? Situations I hate to be in. Off the top of my head, if I had to choose between saving this group of people or one person that's very important to me, I'm choosing the one person every time. Don't get me twisted, bro. I get it twisted. Yes, I know that's more funerals. All right, I get that. But I don't know them people, bro. I know this person. Me and this person possibly goes way back. And if it's somebody I don't like, shit, they finna die. They finna die. I'm sorry, they finna die. If I don't like you and you find yourself on the train track tied up with 5 other people, I'm saving the 5 other people. Sorry. It is what it is. But anyway, let's hold that thought. All right. So yeah, that's all I was saying. Anyway, let's just get straight to this video, man. I was yapping about some nonsense for like 5 minutes that I just edited out. Don't even worry about it, chat. You know what I mean? So let's get straight to the video. I said Derek. Yeah, I did all that extra shit, right? All right, bet.
In this life, we make a lot of decisions.
Okay.
And we gonna be making some today. Today, ladies and gentlemen, I thought we'd have some fun and I'll test my judgment a little by going over some would you rather questions sent in by you guys.
Oh,
and not only
no. Oh, no. This is gonna end very horrible for bro.
to test
My bad. I accidentally hit play on accident.
my judgment, but to test y'all's too. Let's see how many answers we got in common. Like, are we locked in? Sorry. But be warned, like I just told y'all, they're sent in by you guys, and I know how y'all get. First question comes in from Requiem Empire, who says, would you rather spend 1 week in the wild or 1 week in prison? Love you.
Easy. I'll spend a week in the wild, bro. I'll survive. I don't care what nobody has to say on that. I'm surviving 1 week in the wild, bro. All I need is a hunting knife, bro. That is it. That is all. If you went to Harris, you know this, bro. We had this talk, bro. I'm surviving that easy. Next question. I don't even need to hear his answers, bro.
Thank you. You know, both of these are objectively buns, but I think one of them is clearly the better option. Living in the wild ain't as sweet as a Tarzan in the Jungle Book made it out to be. Because in the wild, I will not only have to find food, find water, make shelter, but I also gotta deal with whatever bugs and animals are around me. This is not a
bro pussy. Damn. He just want to be in there with that friggin' booty snatcher, bro. I take my chances fighting off wild animals than niggas trying to take my ass, bro. I don't give a fuck. What are we talking about? Huh? Niggas trying to steal your ass is way more dangerous than any wild animal, bro. He ain't lying. Because at least with the wild animal, it's for survival. All right? You can outthink something that's trying to survive. You can't outthink a nigga that just doing this shit for the love of the game. It's not happening, bro. I'm taking my chances with the animals. I don't care. Sue me, nigga.
vibe. The first year already enough of a problem. Find food, water, and shelter? The frick I look like, the outdoor boys? But adding some wild animal on top of that stuff just makes things even worse. Cause knowing my luck, it won't be freaking Baloo and Turk or Timon and Pumbaa I run into in those woods. With my luck, I bet it'll be like a freaking dragon, but not in prison though, because prison's the complete opposite. I get free food, free water, free shelter, bro. I even get a roommate. You know, he might be a little handsy at first, but I'm sure I could convince him to chill. No. Plus, it beats running into the freaking Ender Dragon. And outside of that, only thing I gotta worry about in prison is the showers. Because to put it lightly, I'm all about community and teamwork, but I don't want no hub score on my back. So I'll pick prison, but I'm gonna avoid showering that whole week. Hashtag quarantine vibes. David
nigga stank. Dirty. He dirty.
Mackenzie on YouTube says, would you rather be in an alien invasion or zombie apocalypse? I mean, what kind of aliens we talking about? Get in, I love my immigrants. Alien invasion or zombie apocalypse? This depends on what.
I ain't gonna lie, this one's kind of tough. All right, cause with aliens, they're shut up. With aliens, they're smart, bro. Like, realistically, they're already predators, bro. So they, not your EDPs, relax. They're already smart, bro. So I don't know. Depending on how smart they are, they might outthink me. I don't like that. Zombies are already dead, dumb, and stupid, slow. So wait. Unless it's the World War Z zombies, then if it's the World War Z zombies, I'm taking my chances with the aliens. Fuck that. If it's World War Z zombies, have y'all seen World War Z, bro? Watch that movie and then come back and you tell me if you surviving that. But if it's regular zombies, I'm picking the zombie apocalypse over the aliens. But that's just me. That's just me. Because with every single alien movie we've seen, and yes, Predator from Alien versus Predator, he does count as an alien, bro. That is an extraterrestrial from a different planet. He's an alien. So, yeah, you try to survive against that too, nigga. So, taking my chances with the zombies, unless it's the World War Z zombies, then I'm taking my chances fighting predators, bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be JDon out here catching predators, bro. You feel me?
Kind of alien invasion and what kind of zombie apocalypse we talking about though? Because if it's some home alien invasion, y'all know that movie. But some Resident Evil zombies, I don't want no parts. They got a sack spider lady running around. I'm good. Give them aliens. But if it's some xenomorph aliens and some Night of the Living Dead zombies, you know, the ones that walk super slow, give me the zombies a million times. Exactly. So it really all depends. But honestly, I'd say on average, alien invasion movies are usually scarier than zombie apocalypse movies.
Facts.
Zombies at most are dead idiots with superpowers looking for some brain. But aliens, the sky's the limit with aliens.
Facts.
They could be as simple as E.T. They could be the killer clowns from outer space. They could be the engineers from Prometheus. Bro, they could be Thanos. Yeah, I'm good. I'll take my time with that sack lady. Seraph Davies and Gom on YouTube says, would you rather be the walrus in Tusk or be the dog in Good Boy? Bro, these both suck.
I'm not gonna lie. I haven't seen Good Boy. I've seen Tusk, bro. That movie is fucking crazy. But I haven't seen Good Boy, so I don't know, bro. I don't know. This one kind of tough. I don't know. Let me do a little bit of research real fast about Good Boy before I give you all an answer, bro. All right. So basically, all I learned from that was that it's a dog hunting ghosts. I'm taking my chances with Tusk. Nope. Fuck that. I'm taking. Nah. Oh God, this one's tough. I don't know. I'm kind of stuck. I guess I'm just gonna go for it and take my chances as the dog, bro. Fighting ghosts and shit, bro. Cause having your body cut up and nah. I'd rather be a dog, bro. I'll take my chances being a dog, bro.
If you don't know, this question is pretty much asking, would you rather pretend to be someone's dog for the rest of your life? And when I say pretend, I mean pretend. Like, you gonna be eating out of a dog bowl and stuff. Or option 2.
I see. All right, I can still live with that over Tusk. I can still live with that.
That turned into a literal walrus. You can see why these both suck. But I'm definitely choosing the first option though. Cause at least Frank from Good Boy gets to keep all his limbs and even gets a dog girlfriend by the end of the movie.
Facts.
Not under the best circumstances, but hey, it's better than what Wallace got. He got nothing. By the end of his movie, he was limbless, homeless, and girlfriendless. And that's how it ends. Nobody helps him. Yeah, bro, I'm good. Bring me a bone and a collar. Pause. I'm picking Good Boy. Mango Cat from the Discord says, would you rather fly or teleport? Oh, I like these. Flying, as everybody knows, is like a superhero.
Teleport, bro. Just saves me runtime, bro. Saves me airtime too, bro. I could just, you know what I mean, on my Goku shit, bro. Teleport every day. I don't care. And unless I have to have gone there first before I can teleport there, then in that case I'm flying. You know, there's always stipulations, bro. There's always stipulations. Leave me alone.
But personally, if I could fly, I don't think I would ever do it, or at least not often. Cause you know, it's cold up there, travel time could vary depending on the weather, my hair gonna be all messed up when I land. But worst of all, unlike most other forms of transportation, if I could fly, I would have to travel alone. Yeah, that would suck. Like, what if I'm trying to go on a date and this girl knows I can fly, so she wants me to take her to France or something? I won't be able to take her. Like, yeah, bro, I can fly, but it wasn't no 2-in-1 special. It ain't come with super strength for me to be freaking carrying you 3,000 miles in the air. And that's not even considering how fast I'm gonna be flying. Like, what if I could only fly as fast as I could walk or run? I think I just wouldn't fly at that point. That's kind of embarrassing, no? Teleporting on the other hand, instantaneous, zero travel time. I can go wherever, whenever I want. And if it works like instant transmission, I can take someone with me.
Bro, there, we locked in, bro. He thinking, bro. We locked in with it, bro. That's exactly what I'm saying, bro. They don't get it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Teleporting is way better than flying, bro. Unless, again, the stipulations. We talked about it.
Because amazing. I always like imagining these superhero questions in situations where I really need them, like an armed robbery or an awkward conversation. Teleporting works perfectly for both. Like if you catching up with one of your old buddies, you know, you haven't seen him in a while, and you ask, "Hey man, how's your grandma?" "My grandma's dead." Now imagine having to awkwardly turn around and fly out that situation. That junk will be horrible. He's just gonna look up and be like,
"What the
hell? Why does he fly so slow?" So I'm going teleporting. Literally only downside is I might spam it so much that I won't be active at all and might get fat. But that's what comes with the territory, baby. I'm a teleporter. Ain't got time for walking. Lin Jen from the Discord says, would you rather pancakes or waffles? Okay. Probably the comments one of the video.
I don't care either way, bro. I'll eat either one, bro. I do not care.
You know, for the longest, pancakes were always my favorite. Like, they were my baby. But then one of my friends made me that Tyler, the Creator Eggo recipe, and I dropped that baby immediately. Whoa. So I'll go waffles. I still like pancakes, but that waffle crunch is different. Shout out my friend and shout out Tyler. I like the song She. Would you rather be rich and depressed or poor and happy?
Poor and happy, bro. Poor and happy. If I'm rich and depressed, I'm probably going to end up self-deleting before I can even do anything with the money, bro.
He's right, you know.
Poor and happy, bro. I don't care. I do not care about y'all's opinions. Let me be happy, bro.
Oh, this one's easy. Rich and depressed. I got these dollar bills to wipe away my tears. Nah, I'm just kidding. Poor and happy. John Bond 8104 on YouTube says, would you rather French kiss a relative for 5 minutes? You're so gross. Or be forced to poop yourself in public with at least 100 people around?
I don't like these options, bro. I do not like these options. I swear I do not like these options. Yeah. Oh, God, bro. It's 2025, bro. If you shit yourself in public with at least 100 people, you know at least 75% of them got their phone out recording you, bro. That is more than just 100 people, bro. And at least with the Sweet Home Alabama situation, it doesn't say anybody's around. So it'll just happen and nobody has to know it'll be between the two of y'all. Good God, I hate that I'm trying to make sense of this. Fuck. I hate this so much. But no. I'm shitting myself, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah,
I don't care, bro.
That crowd.
I do not care about my digital footprint anymore, bro. I'm shitting myself, bro.
And tell them no recording. I'm not kissing my relatives. Talking about some kiss my relatives. Who do I look like, y'all? And yeah, exactly. I'm saying you guys, because this is definitely going to apply to at least a few hundred of y'all. I still remember those confessions, bastards. You cousin kissers. The Alba guy on IG says, would you rather fight 5 Derek FDB sized chickens or 1 chicken sized Derek FDB? 5 Derek FDB sized chickens? We can all agree, those are some pretty tall chickens. What, like 5'10", 5'11", maybe even 6 feet if they got Timbs on? We can pretty much say 6 feet, right? That's tall. 1 chicken-sized Derek FTB, though, I'll just kick him. That's easy.
Facts.
And if I'm being real, I think I'd rather fight a chicken-sized Derek than, like, a regular-sized chicken. You know, chickens could, like, fly and poke you and stuff. I don't want to deal with it.
Chickens cannot fly, you dumb fuck. They cannot fly, bro. They just be flapping their wings, bro. That's all they doing. They cannot fly.
With that, I could just kick a little human. Come on, y'all. These are getting too easy. Kakarot123 on YouTube says, would you rather have world peace or do a Kamehameha once?
Kamehameha, bro. Fuck the peace, nigga.
Whoa.
I do not give a fuck. That Kamehameha will cause the peace, as far as I'm concerned. It'll be so goddamn huge. I'm gonna make it circle around the whole friggin' planet just so everybody sees it, bro. So at least now everybody's thinking that somebody's out there that can do that. Why would you try to? And then I'll post a video of me warning people like, y'all saw that? Cool. Keep that shit down, bro. You know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Kamehameha, bro. Easy.
Alright. I'm gonna need y'all to hear me out. Come on, y'all. It's a Kamehameha. It's never been done before.
Exactly.
Don't go judging me. You know what? Fine. I'll pick world peace.
No, fuck the peace,
I'm
nigga.
doing it reluctantly. Scylla's eater of dirt on YouTube says, would you rather date my dad or date my mom? Choose wisely. Give me your mom, bro. Rick Grimes 40469 on YouTube says, oh, y'all gonna love this one. Would you rather be white or black?
Black.
This one's hard and maybe controversial. Some of y'all know after what happened on the island I'm from a couple 100 years ago, I'm already kind of
Black.
both. But if I had to pick one, I'm torn. It's like I resonate so much more with
Black.
black culture. But being white would be a whole new experience.
Black.
Like, y'all don't know how good y'all have it. Everyone knows there's certain things white people can get away with that other people just can't. Certain things that a Connor can get away with that a Jose or Jameer just can't. And don't play dumb with me. Y'all know exactly which things I'm talking about.
We know.
That's right. Silly white phrases. All my life I've had to go around hearing white people say all this cool stuff I couldn't say. And it's infuriating. Like sometimes I want to say silly stuff like, you're on thin ice, pal. Or, oh really? You in what army? But I can't. Every time I let out an, oh shucks, I'm met with stares and rude comments like, you're whitewashed or, why are you doing that voice? I'm sick of it. Like, why can't I say those words? Why does it sound funny when I say it? I have a white friend, so that's why in this scenario, I'm choosing white.
Black.
Choosing being white. I'm sorry, I know I'm sacrificing natural bounce and rhythm, but this is personal. I need
Natural
this.
bounce and rhythm.
Plus, imagine how smooth police interactions would go. There wouldn't be an ounce of fear in my blood. Animation Maniac from the Discord says, would you rather be able to see all of the past or all of the future? Okay, when you say
Oh no!
All of the past. Because if I know all of the past, I will dictate the future, bro. Fuck that. What are we talking about? If I know everything that happened in the past, I know exactly who to blackmail, bro. What? What do you mean? Easy. I will be pulling all the straight. Are y'all picking up what I'm putting down, chat? Bro, do you know how easy it is to manipulate people with information, bro?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Huh? You know how easy. This is why wars are won with information, not with violence. Because information is such a powerful tool and it's so underrated by regular people. People do not know how easy it is to destroy somebody with simple facts about that person that they were never supposed to know. But I do. And now that I know all of it, everything, all of the dirt you trying to hide, nigga, all the people in power will bend to my will. Or try to assassinate me. But then I'm already going to see that shit coming and I'm going to be prepared for it. So fuck you. Let me see the past. Show me everything. I need to know all the dirty little secrets.
all of the past or all of the future, do you mean all of it? Like if I go to the past, do I gotta sit there in spectator mode from the start and watch cavemen kill each other for a handful of berries for 1,000,000 years? Or do you mean I could go to whatever point in time I want? Because if that's the case, that's dope, but also hard. On one hand, I have the option to uncover all the truths of the past. How were the pyramids built? Was the Bigfoot photo real?
Yeah, I don't care about none of that shit, bro. I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? I already said what I'm gonna do, bro. I'm up to no good. I'm gonna be so real with y'all.
Who was on that island? But then on the other hand, I can see how far civilization gets in 100 or 200 years.
I don't care about none of that. I'm gonna be so honest. I'm gonna be dead.
He ain't lying.
I do not care.
What advancements will we make? What new problems will we face? Robotic Hus?
Is this nigga serious?
It's too difficult. You're literally giving me the option to see a prime Michael Jackson performance live or get early access to GTA 7. This is a tough one, I won't lie, but
No, it's not.
I'll say this. If I can interact with time without it changing nothing somehow, or no butterfly effects or anything, I'll pick the past. Not even to solve some old mysteries or interact with people or whatever I said. I mean, they'd probably get some disease from me anyways if I went back too far. But I'd pick it just to kick it with my parents when they were younger. I think that'd be pretty cool because I don't know about y'all, but my parents have told me some crazy lore. Like, what were y'all, bro? The Dominican Bonnie and Clyde? But if I can't interact with time and just spectate, I'll pick the future. See when AI finally enslaves us and get all the lottery numbers for the next 5 years. Come back to the present stacked. Only Fear God.aj on IG said,
I'll give him that. I'll give him that. That was clever. He was thinking. I like that. I like his response. But I'm sticking with mine, bro.
6 or 7. All right, last one. And it's a good one. Ken's Delicious on IG says, would you rather date a slave owner or a racist?
Are those two things not? I'm confused. Are those two things not one and the same? if you own a slave, do you not think that the slave of whatever race is beneath you? So do you not think that you're superior to whatever that slave race is? So does that not make you a racist already? I don't know. I don't know how these things work, but I'm pretty sure those two things are hand in hand. Did he just ask you if you would date the same person twice and try to make it sound clever? Kenzie, shut your bitch ass up. Go find a better question, nigga.
Damn.
Alright, I think I know my answer for this one, but I have a question. Aren't these the same thing?
Thank you.
Obviously, you can be racist and not own a slave. I mean, look at all the modern day racists. They don't got
Naturally,
They just be up on Twitter talking about crime.
But see, they can't own slaves anymore, though. That's the thing. That's why they don't own slaves. They can't. So who's to say if they could, they wouldn't have? You know what I mean? So it's the same thing, bro. This question is stupid. We're skipping. We're fuck it. We're just gonna end the video, bro. This question is stupid.
Crime stats. But this question is implying that a slave owner wouldn't be racist. Like, he just does it to do it. That's ridiculous. You act like you gonna walk up to one and he gonna be like, nah, man, nah. I just own them. I don't think I'm better than them or anything. I
That's
just
bullshit.
really admire how they work. Like, you know what I
Bullshit,
mean? That
man.
just won't happen. Aside from a few exceptions, most slave owners are usually racist. But for this scenario, let's imagine they somehow weren't. Slave masters somehow weren't racist. Who would I date? Well, it's not that simple. Because now that we know that this hypothetical has a clear distinction between the two, I gotta ask myself, if I'm a date a racist, what kind of racist are they? Because y'all know there's levels to this stuff. I like to call it a spectrum. At the start of it, we got everyone. And I mean everyone. Everyone watching this, you fall at least at the beginning of the spectrum. I don't care how open-minded.
I'll give him that. That's valid. That's a valid stance. Everybody, to some degree, has a little bit of racism in them. So I agree with him. I'll give him that. All right. Let's hear the rest of this nonsense, though.
You think you are, how progressive, you right in here with us. But don't worry, this is the type of stuff that's not harmful. The playful stuff. You know, this is the stuff one of your friends might say to you and you both laugh it off, but you'll be like, that was low-key racist. But it's cool, you laugh it off, cause hey, no harm, no foul. There's nothing wrong with that. Like if my Irish friend called me up right now and was like, "Boy, Derek, I bet you love eating plantains." Or some Irish stuff like that. What you think? I'm gonna get mad and say no? No, why would I do that? He's right. I would just tell him, hey, Sean, don't you got like some Lucky Charms to be looking for or something? What you calling me for? And we would be good. There ain't no harm in this. I love Luck of the Irish. It's a small, innocent generalization amongst friends. I would date this. As long as she's not calling me boy, we good. But I have a feeling this is not exactly what the questions talk about. This isn't the kind of racist I would have to date in this scenario. Now we gotta move a little higher on the spectrum, more in the middle. And this is where it starts to get a little iffy. This is where the generalizations leave that fun, joking territory to, oh damn, he's racist. Because the stuff these dudes say ain't no, oh, you're Arab, so you must love chicken over rice. Nah, the ones they make, you know, those people just tend to be more violent than the others. Yeah, this is when stuff gets dangerous because they think it's true. They think it's all true. There's no jokes in this part of the spectrum. Nah, they genuinely believe all stereotypes are like fact, like set in stone. And the scary thing about these dudes is they blend in so well. You won't even know you're dealing with one until they start talking. You'll be thinking you're talking to a regular dude until he says something like, you know all Asians know Kung Fu, right? Really? All Asians know Kung Fu? Do you honestly believe that? Somehow, some
That's not funny, chat. That's not funny. I'm not laughing because it's funny, bro. I was laughing because I was gonna call my Asian friend and ask him if he knew Kung Fu for the sake of a joke, but then I realized that would have been like even more fucking racist and horrible of me to do. So that's why I'm laughing, bro. I caught myself about to be racist and stupid, and I had to. All right, bro.
people do though. And dating this would not be fun. Cause I know I just said they blend in with the common folk, but some of these dudes are one step away. You light a fire under them and they become the last part of the spectrum, which is the one I think Ken's over here is talking about, the extremist. Now these is the one
You wouldn't be able to date them. You wouldn't be able to date one of those, bro. They'll fake like they trying to date you just to get you to the meeting just so they can, you know what I mean? Lynch your dumb ass, bro. I didn't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it, bro. That's exactly what's gonna happen, bro. So you couldn't. You physically couldn't. You couldn't, bro. It's not possible. I don't care what anybody wants to say. Argue with your mama, bro. It's not possible.
I'm scared of. Because these dudes don't tolerate anyone who's not in the same club as them. Like, I don't know how I date this. I just be fearing for my life the whole relationship. Could you imagine having a rain check going to the movies because your girl has to go to a clan meeting? That would be terrifying. Especially if you already bought the tickets. Who are you going to go with? I will say, though, I'm not going to say positive. The only respectable thing about these extremists is they stand on who they are. Now, hear me out. We all seen that one video Pootie did with that one racist dude in Arkansas. He is not very fond of anyone but white people. But he stands on it. And that's low-key real, but...
And his nose big as hell, bro. Nigga look like Gargamel from the Smurfs, bro, don't he? Good God, bro. Look at this nigga.
He's also a real bad guy, too, so... At least if you married one, they'll be honest. So now back to the question. Would I rather date a slave owner, a person that literally owns people, or a racist? Someone who has a very messed up worldview, but doesn't own anyone. Probably the person that owns people. At least they ain't racist. That was pretty much all the would you rather questions I wanted to go over today, guys. I know this video was a little different, but I had fun. I don't know about y'all. I had fun. Comment down below how many of the ones we had the same answers on. And comment down below if y'all want a part 2 of this. Let me know. Let me know. A gazillion likes, I'll do a part 2. Also,
shut up, nigga.
So I'm doing a Halloween
Yeah, we do not care. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, bro. Look. I would also date the slave owner, bro. That's just me. What? That's just me. Me personally, I'll date a slave. I'm a little too dark to date a racist, bro. I'm not trying to go out like that. You feel me? So, yeah. Oh my gosh, this video, bro. This video is about to be so freaking bad. I'm gonna post this video and the comments are gonna be wild, but I am so excited to see the comments on this video, bro. Y'all have to. I don't ever tell y'all to comment on my videos, bro, but now I want to see like y'all answers to these, bro. Please. This will be the one video that I actually sit through every single comment, read it, react to it, bro. I might even do a whole separate video by itself just reacting to the comments, bro. Like what this will be gold, bro. I need to see this. So please, if you are watching this video, bro, comment your would you rathers, your answers to these would you rathers, bro. Let's talk about it, bro. Anyway, man, that's gonna be it for this video. I was looking for my key. That's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm gonna catch you in the next one, man. Peace.